Given the intensity of the ongoing public relations artillery exchanges across the Atlantic over what we know Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have said to Oprah Winfrey, and what has been intimated that they will have possibly said to Ms. Winfrey for her now suddenly expanded 2-hour broadcast on March 7, it's hard to remember that their interview with America's high priestess of televised confessionals hasn't happened yet. It's axiomatic that, when the going gets as rocky as this in advance of an event, it becomes hard to distinguish what will count more, the fight around the broadcast, or the broadcast itself. Taking a note from Wimbledon, we can say something of their playing styles. Buckingham Palace plays the long, deliberate game. The Windsor-Markles of California are all about the blistering serve. The larger war between the wayward couple and Prince Harry's family, or perhaps more accurately, between Meghan Markle and her in-laws, had been simmering back on the petulant-but-still-barely-civil burner. With the exception of a few lightly but deftly poisoned barbs tossed here and there, both sides had managed to maintain the facade of an equable, if gritty, truce for the better part of a year, since the couple's rather spectacular overnight move from Vancouver to Los Angeles in March 2020. That is, the shaky truce had been nursed along until last month, when CBS announced that the couple would be appearing with Oprah in a special broadcast following 60 Minutes, and Buckingham Palace swiftly called a halt, forced Harry to relinquish his remaining military titles and patronages well in advance of his scheduled review period of his and his wife's status, scheduled to have taken place this month. As ever with a blistering serve from Los Angeles, Buckingham Palace was caught more or less unawares. Bluntly put, faced with the prospects of the unfettered Prince Harry and Meghan Markle waxing loquacious on their, according to them, constricted, angst-filled lives as full-time royals, the Queen and Charles had no choice but to decide there would be no way back into the fold. Game, set, match. But there is some nuance here, and, in theory, perhaps a millimeter of wiggle room. Harry was raised in royal service and had been a winning, rather fabulously natural at it. The question would be, what happened in the 18 months following his marriage to change that? For her part, Meghan Markle demonstrated with blinding clarity in her forceful shutting down of her ties to England and her willed, extensive distancing herself from it that she did not like much about royal life. The blindingly fast year and a half on the road for the Queen between May 2018 wedding and the couple's retreat to Canada in November 2019, from which they essentially never returned, was absolutely all that Meghan Markle could take. It is rather a difficult, rigorous life, that of service, as the Queen demonstrates every single day.